Hey guys, so my name's Camilla and I'm a member of the Sound Mind team, and we are working in partnership with Fix Up to bring you the Building Your Mental Strength workshops. Now, just in case you're wondering, what is Sound Mind? Like, who are they? We are an organization that works on promoting mental strength and positive well-being through educating, equipping, and empowering young people in all things mental health and personal development. Now, another question you may have is, but who are you? Like you said, your name's Camilla, but who are you though? Let me tell you a little bit about myself and why it is why I do what I do. Does that make sense? Let me tell you why I do what I do. You know? When I was younger, let's say from the age of 10, 11, up until the age of 18, I really, really struggled with my mental health. If we're talking about a scale of mental strength from 1 to 10, 1 being just no strength, can't lift a single weight. What are weights? Even the bar to the weights is too heavy. And 10 being, yes, she's looking like the rock up there. Her mind is strong. She's focused. She's ready. Let's go. I was like a 2. I was like it too. I knew my way around. I could identify some weights. I could almost lift them, but nothing was really happening there. And as a result, what that looked like was I struggled a lot with negative thoughts. I struggled a lot with depression. I struggled a lot with anxiety. I'm saying I was one of those people who would overthink walking into a room. If I was late to class, it would be easier for me to fake going to the nurse than it would be to actually walk into that class. That's the level of anxiousness I'm talking about. A lot of this stuff actually presented itself through self-harming behaviors. I struggled with that from the age of 11 all up until the age of like 20, 21. And I also developed an eating disorder. So my teenage years, as great as they were, because life is made up of moments, there's highs and there's lows, but the lows were pretty low. And it wasn't until I sat down and I had a conversation with someone who actually reminded me that I actually have more power than I recognized, that I realized that I struggled a lot in my teenage years for no reason. A lot of what I was facing was up here. And the moment I started to take charge of my mind, the moment everything shifted for me. And so I sat down, me and just a couple of friends, and we asked ourselves, if we could go back, if we could prevent some of the things that we went through, what is it that we would do? And that's how we came up with the educate, the equip, and the empower. And that is why I am here right now doing this workshop for you. So yeah, just in case you were wondering, why should we even listen to her? That is why I'm here, literally just to make sure that you don't find yourself struggling in any shape or way in the same way that I did. And so hopefully you're going to find what I say useful and beneficial. And if it is, make sure you share it with a friend, because we like to share knowledge out here. Now, today we are talking about the power of your thoughts. Everybody say it with me, the power of your thoughts. That is right. Did you know that your mind is amazing? Like your mind, we don't even use all of our mind. We don't even use it to the capacity that we have the ability to, which is crazy to me. And we have minds that have come up with the development of the phone and all that tech, like all that touchscreen technology and all that fun stuff out there. It exists because of someone's mind, because they took what they had, they took that knowledge, they took that awareness, and they built something. So our mind and our thoughts are important. But I just want to say that there is no one out there who has ever done anything great. And whether that's through actually building something or just being the type of person that they are, who's walking around with a mind full of thoughts like, I can't do this, I won't do this, I'm not able to do this, I suck. People who do great things, people who live great lives, and not great in terms of what the world deems to be great, but great in terms of they're happy and they're at peace, are not speaking negatively to themselves. And that's why today I want to ensure that you live a great life. I want to ensure that you do great things. And so I'm here to help you get a rein on your thoughts. So let me share my slides with you so that you can get some of the knowledge I want to share with you today. So I'm going to run through something really, really quickly, and then we're going to break it down. Your thoughts affect your emotions. Your emotions affect your actions, and your actions affect your reality. What do I mean by that? If I wake up in the morning and I say to myself, today is going to be a rubbish day. Like, it's just going to suck. Today's going to suck. I'm just not looking forward to it. I've got so many meetings. I've got so much to do. I can't do this. How do you think it's going to make me feel? Take a moment, really think about it. I've woken up. I've already said that today's going to be rubbish. I've already said it's going to be difficult. I've already preempted that people are going to annoy me. How's that going to make me feel? Am I going to feel happy? Am I going to feel excited? Am I going to feel ready to go and get the day? Or am I going to feel like, oh, this is so long. I'm going to feel a bit like lazy. I'm going to feel a bit hesitant to actually get on with the day. Answers, thoughts, let me know. If you picked B, lazy, a little bit hesitant about the day, you're correct. Now, if I'm feeling lazy, if I'm feeling heavy, I'm feeling kind of sluggish, like I don't want to do this, is that going to make me move with enthusiasm, or is it going to make me move a little slower than usual, a little bit, just making everything hard? A or B? If you picked B, again, you're correct. Now, if my actions are slow, if I'm behind on things and I'm procrastinating, what do you think that's going to do to my reality? It's going to mess it up. My reality is going to look slow. My reality is going to look like the reality of someone who procrastinates, who's not serious about her work, someone who's negative. And as a result, people look at my life, and not even people, I look at my life, and it's not going to look like the type of life that screams happiness, that screams joy, that screams like, yeah, she be enjoying herself. And all this started off with my thoughts. So I need you to recognize that when I say your thoughts are powerful, they are powerful. I want to tell you a quick story about a guy who was in an accident, and he broke his spine, and he was told, like, sir, I'm so sorry, but you are not going to walk again. Like, it's not even a case of, we would like to get you back to partial mobility. You're just not going to walk again. I am so, so sorry. This guy heard the doctor's diagnosis, and he said for a bit, he felt a bit down. He was like, bruh, like my legs, like walking, like imagine you wake up tomorrow and you can't walk, or imagine you wake up tomorrow and I don't know, something that is just a part of who you are is suddenly gone. Like, for some people that might be you've lost a limb. For some people that might be, oh, suddenly say for instance, I've got asthma and it's suddenly difficult to breathe. All of a sudden, something that was so easy is now difficult. Whatever that thing is, imagine suddenly something that you had that was normal is taken from you. That's what this guy was experiencing. How do you think you would react in that situation? Are you the type of person that's going to be like, okay, we're going to try and find the positives in this situation. We're going to try and make things like something good come out of this. Or are you the type of person to be like, well, my life is over. This sucks. I'm so annoyed. I'm so hurt, and throw a temper tantrum? Be honest. You don't have to say your answer out loud, but I just want you to internally reflect. What kind of person am I? Where do my thoughts naturally go to? Anyway, so this guy heard the news about the fact that he wasn't going to be able to walk again. And he actually told the doctors, thank you so much for your diagnosis. Thank you for your words, but I disagree. I'm actually not going to go with your prognosis. And him and his wife, they discharged him against medical attention. And he said he went away and he literally pictured his spine getting back into realignment. He pictured his spine being the correct way. And he did this for weeks upon weeks upon weeks upon weeks. He said he had that one image, and that is all he focused on. And within 3 months, I believe it was, within 3 months, he was walking again. It's been 20 years since that accident happened, and this man is still up and walking, and he is perfectly mobile. Now, the doctors told him that he wouldn't be able to walk again. He turned around and he took that couldn't and he made it a would. He made it a I can. So you guys need to recognize when we're talking about the power that your thoughts have, they are powerful. Your thoughts are powerful. And with that being said, I want you to repeat after me. Your thoughts can run you or ruin you. That's right. Your thoughts can run you or ruin you. And we want them to run you in a positive way. We want them to run you towards success. We want them to run you towards happiness. We want them to run you towards the type of life that you want to live. And so we're even going to switch that. I don't want you to say, my thoughts can run me or they can ruin me. After me, my thoughts can run me or ruin me. Amazing. Now, what I want you to do is, now we've talked about thoughts. Let me even just end this for a second. Now that we've talked about thoughts, I want you to just put your mind on something positive. I want you to think about something positive. You're going to get a piece of paper, you're going to get a pen, and you are going to write out 10 positive things that have happened this week, 10 things that you are grateful for, 10 things that make you say, wow, yes, life is good, and I'm so happy to be alive. 5 minutes. I'm even going to get my timer out. So let's see if you're ready. Five minutes starting now. 10 things that you're grateful for. So we're nearly halfway through. How are you getting on? 10 things, 10 things you're grateful for. What positive things have happened this week? Who in your family are you grateful for? What relationships are you grateful for? What memories are you grateful for? For some of you, we're in the middle of this lockdown, but you're watching this on a computer. You've got internet access. These are all things to be grateful for. Halfway through, keep going. 30 seconds. Come on, you've got this, guys. Just 10 more seconds. What are you grateful for? We're changing our focus. Amazing. Amazing. So just like that, what you've done is you've been so intentional about your thoughts. You know, you've been so intentional about what you're focusing on, about what you're magnifying, about what it is that you're putting at the forefront of your mind. Remember, your thoughts can either run you or they can ruin you. And what you just did with that exercise was helping them to run you in a positive direction. So I'm just going to turn the music down and put my phone just up here. Perfect. So what we're going to do is I wanted to advise you guys that a way to really get your thoughts in check is to start writing a gratitude journal. That's right, you heard me right. Start writing a gratitude journal. And just to show you, this is mine. I'm not going to open it and show you because that's my business. But this is my gratitude journal. It has a C for Camilla. I don't know which side because of how the camera flips it, but it has a C for Camilla. And in it, what I do is every morning that I wake up, I write 3 things that I'm grateful for. And then every night before I go to sleep, I write 3 things that I'm grateful for. So in total, that is 6 things. And it just ensures that I start the day off in a positive manner and I end the day in a positive manner. So I would suggest that all of you should go out and get yourself a gratitude journal. Poundland is a thing. Before anyone comes and tells me, Poundland is a thing. And if you don't want to write in an actual journal, you've got a notes section on your phone. Intentionally have a page in your notes that is about being grateful. Now, I just wanted to share a couple of the benefits of actually being someone who focuses on the positive, of being someone who magnifies the positive. So, research has shown that actually being someone who's intentional about gratitude before you sleep, just 10-15 minutes before you sleep, focusing on something positive helps you have an improved sleep. It also enhances empathy and it reduces aggression. So when you're in a positive mindset, when you're in that mindset that is just thankful and grateful for the life that you're living, the breath in your lungs, you're able to empathize with people a bit better. You're more willing to listen and hear their point of view. You're less likely to come on the defense if something irritates you. It also increases your mental strength. Studies have shown that even in fact, people who have been through traumatic events, when they're intentionally positive people, when they're intentionally grateful people, they have a stronger resilience and ability to bounce back from what it is that they go through. They have a strong mental strength. If I even take you back to my story, when I was younger, I really used to focus on the woe is me. I used to focus on, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening to me. I can't believe that this is what I struggle with. I can't believe that this is what I'm going through. And that is why my mental strength was really, really weak. The more I learned to just appreciate the fact that, you know what, Camilla, you're alive. You've got people who love you. You've got people who support and encourage you. The more I realized, like, babes, like, you're in a school where you're studying and you're building this future for yourself. The more I focused on the positive, the better my mental strength got. And lastly, it improves your physical health. The likelihood is that if you're someone who appreciates things, you'll appreciate your body, you'll appreciate the fact that you're in good health, and you'll be intentional about taking care of yourself. So, yeah, that's it, guys. I just wanted to remind you that your thoughts affect your emotions, affect your actions, and they affect your reality. So, be intentional about fixing your thoughts on positive things. Get yourself that gratitude journal. Yellow is one of my favorite colors, in case you hadn't noticed, in case it was just missed on you. Get yourself a gratitude journal and be positive about what's to come. And I will see you in the next workshop. Bye.